Well, a bit late to take off because I've just been battling a caterpillar infestation. Oh god, they're coming back again. I had about 100 caterpillars on my glider. Anyway, let's calm down, get ready. Meters per second. Up at 3,400 feet. Up at 4,000 feet. Amazing how quickly these clouds started working. Okay, 4,200. 139 kilometers to go at Crewe. So we're going north of Birmingham. The wind is taking us directly to Birmingham. So we're going to have to do some crosswinding, but hopefully not too bad. And hopefully I got rid of all the bloody caterpillars. Okay, I think I can push on. Sense of deja vu all over again. Coming up to Lord Hereford's Knob. Bit more cloud around last time yesterday. Three, 3.2. Come on, stay in it. So 4,800 feet. Okay, so we're leaving the mountains behind, heading to the flats. There's a Candy Ridge stretching down there. Oh, it's spectacular coming over there. Anyway, let's join these guys. So our base is a bit lower here, 4,200. Hardly any wind. Right over the River Wye here. It's beautiful. That's where we've come from. That, oh, not quite. Come on, where's this climb gone? That's the way we're heading. It's a bit weak, really. And 4,000 feet again. Up at 4,200. 109 kilometers to go. Feels like a long way, but only been flying for an hour and a quarter. It's a 140k goal. Let's see if we can catch up with the next gaggle. That would be nice. Where's the climb gone? At 3,400. Guess the climb's over there. Thousand feet again. I'm with Richard Meek and one of the Polish guys. Not quite sure which one. Yeah, I don't know where he's going. So we're down at 2,500 feet. Gaggle climbed up just ahead there. There's a lot of shade on the ground. There's a house on the top of that hill there. Is he going up faster than me? Just can't tell. Gained about 300 feet, come on. 2.8, 2.9, 3. That's better. 3,500 feet. It's turned into a really booming climb. Come on, Richard, get up. $4,000 again. Right, camera off. $4,500 feet. I'm down at 2,700 feet and it's tricky as hell. A lot of shade. Two. I'm just mincing my way across this valley. 3,500 feet. Been losing height very slowly from about 3,700. Seems to be the hills that are giving off the lift. Come on. I want to get out there to the sunshine, but I need to be at base. Just get these weak little blips of lift. Don't turn into anything. So below 3,000 feet now. I'm just hoping that these brown fields might give off something. Sunshine is tantalisingly close. I think that town down there is Ludlow. That might be the Long Min there. Oh, 2 down now, that's not good. I'm at 1,900 feet. It's the first whisper of any lift for a while. $1,600 above the ground. Come on. Come from. Where is this climb? Buzzards, kites, seagulls even. Well, I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but this is quite a nice little climb here. I'm up to 2,400. 2,500. Got me up to 2.6. Not really enough though. Oh, horrible sink there. Oh, damn it. Sun is only over there. Come on. That's where I've come from. I flew over those fields and those barns. Sunshine just ahead, 2,000 feet. Is it around this way? Okay, 70k to go. Well, I've worked myself up to 3,200. It's just breaking up a bit here. Come on, where is it gone? But the good news is the better skies close. I don't know where it's gone. Right, head for the sunshine again. Clouds and those, the rapeseed, oilseed rape, and the brown fields again. God damn it, all that work gone. This horrible sink. Above the ground. Up at 2,500 feet. Just this shadow is chasing me all the time. Vaguely heading for that brown field and that cloud, but I think that might be a better bet. Maybe this will be the one that gets me out to base again. Two meters. As usual, the climb is very elusive. This quarry will kick off. Been flying for 3.5 hours. The last hour has been bloody knackering. Oh, I'm starving. Time for a bite to eat. God damn it, 2,000 feet again. Come on, glider, tell me where it is. Feet. Really nice cloud up there, but shadow down there. Come on. doing there? It's a thermal, and then you get it for under your feet, and then it disappears. $1,300 feet. Feet. It's quite a nice climb, touch wood, fingers crossed, and all the rest of it. I think that is the River Severn. Does the River Severn go through Telford? 3,000! Well, I'm up at 3,700. Highest I've been for a while, but just lost the climb. So, gonna head across the high ground here for that nice cloud. Is beautiful. Bloody hell! 4,000 feet! Woohoo! When was I last this high? So 4,600. I've come a bit east of track, but that's okay because I would have had to come this way anyway to get around a couple of RAF bases, I think, but they're still 20k ahead. One I need to worry about. Right, where to next? Hopefully one of these developing clouds. Leaving Telford behind, and I've got another 40k to go, which means I've done 100k. Woohoo! I need to be sort of heading all that way really, but maybe I'll try that. If I get up into this cloud, I'll try cutting across. The wind is pretty much smack on southwesterly at the moment, and I need to be heading west north. And I'm in horrible sync. Below 3,000 feet, 2.8. Need to climb under this cloud though. Come on. One and a half, that'll do for now. Like 2,500. I want to be under there. Man, spread out is just chasing me. Got 4 grand, well 3.9 actually now. Didn't quite get up to base under that cloud. And I'm heading due north. 30k to go. And I've been flying 4 hours 42. And the time is 4 o'clock. That cloud's popped up out of nowhere. There's another one popping up there. Let's go and investigate this one. Nice halo around the sun. Come on, I need to climb. Come on. 2855. It is just not where I thought it was going to be. Getting a bit off track again, but that's the closest looking decent cloud. 25k to Crewe. The wind was quite southerly in that last climb, so that was quite good. Town of Market Drayton on my left there. Useless fact for today. Right, 2.8. Let's hope we get a climb soon. This is a feisty little bugger. 2,600. Relax. My stomach muscles have had a good workout today, that's for sure. Back up to 3,000. Never flown over this part of the country before. It's a pretty nice climb, even if it is a bit rough. There's all the spread out. 4,000. Okay, camera off. 4,700. I think that's the highest I've been this whole flight. And 20k to go. Pretty sure that must be Crewe there with those white buildings. So I've got a bit of crosswinding to do. So that's why I'm pointing this way, whereas actually I'm travelling in that direction. Some nice clouds around now. I'm down to 2,700 again. Hoping this sink meters a thermal run. K to go. One more climb will probably do it. These mown grass fields I think seem to be working. More mown fields plus a brown field plus a cloud. Shade again. If I can get up here, that'll should be able to get in. There's a drift down here, is southerly, which is exactly going to push me due north. First I've got to get up again. What did you do today, Tim? Oh, I flew to Crewe. What a random place to go to. Over to the west there. Did I say 4.5? No, I'm at 3.8. The altitude limit here is 4.5. 3,800. 7.9 glide ratio to goal. It's a bit risky, so I'll just mince along with this one, let the wind blow me along. It's only 8.7 kilometers to go. But I don't want to blow it. Well, that cloud is looking quite nice. Something would have to go seriously wrong not to do that. So let's go for it. over 1,600 feet. Oh, see, we don't want 3 down. Only less than 5 kilometers to go now. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Trying to work out exactly where the station is. I put my goal pretty close to the station. Good. 3.5 down. Shame there's not a nice big park right by the railway station. 1.3 to go. There's scrubby land by it, but probably covered in electric cables and things. 500 meters. Oh, there is a massive big car park. I don't really like packing up on concrete. Yay! That's the victory sound. Actually, there's a park the other side. Oh, I could land in the football pitch. Haha! Or the roundabout. Football pitch would be cool, but I'd probably never get out. Right, come on, decision time. Let's just point into wind and have a better look. I think that part there is the best way. It would be cool to land in the stadium, but I'm sure it'd be locked. Okay, this park here, by those people picnicking. Hi guys, made it! What an epic! I've flown all the way from sort of near Abergavenny down in Wales.
Wales?
Yeah.
You're from Wales, you know?
Are you?
Yeah, my dad's from Wales.
All right. Oh, yeah, 5.5 hours in the air, I think.
Well, how much they cost? Are they expensive?
Yeah. I mean, this was a
Do you
like.
have to fly back?
No, get a train back. I think you can get a train back to Abergavenny.
What did you fly from that to here?
Yeah, 140 kilometers.
Jeez.
Yeah, 5 hours 46 minutes.
This is good, you know.
It's called a paraglider, and
Is it still flying?
yeah, this is about 3,000 quid, I suppose. That was funny. Those guys didn't want to be filmed, but yeah, made it to goal. Land in this funny little field. I was thinking about landing in the football stadium, but probably locked. Anyway, it's what is the time? It's 5:10, so I better get my arse in gear. I think there's a 6:10 train that does it. So Whoa, happy days. So these are my little helpers. They're going to help me fold it all up, aren't you?
Yeah.
And carry it to the station. What are your names? Mine's Tim, by the way.
Mine's Lacey.
Lacey, Kieran,
Zach.
Zach. Nice to meet you guys.
Oh, look.
So I've got my Sherpa. She's going to carry it to the railway station for me. Aren't you? You're going to carry it to the railway station for me?
Yeah.
Yes, the car. This turned into a bit of a party.
No, we were having a barbecue and we seen
Yeah.
you, so let's go and have a look.
Oh my god, it's so
Oh, that's excellent. I love it.
Someone put it on my back. Yeah, put it on.
Yeah. Sack attack.
Hold on to it.
There you go, no worries.
He's off the school now. Knock me over. Can I try it?
Of course you can. Okay, Zach, Kieran, have a go.
Okay, hopefully I don't hurt my broken rib.
Oh,
Off the school I go. Goodbye.
there you go.
It was heavy.
You've got a lot of school books in there. Are you going the wrong way? The station's that way.
Yeah. That's fake.
Abergavenny.
Yeah.
Give him a bell when you get there.
Good lad.
Cross the road safely.
Okay, I think I better be making tracks. Well, that was bonkers. I've never had such a welcoming party like that. It's brilliant. They could have brought me a beer though. Anyway, yeah, it's not far to the station. I think I'm the only one who's made it here. Other people have just carried on up towards Sheffield. They didn't fancy the crosswinding. Anyway, right. Train next up. Look who I've bumped into on the train. Where did you get on, Pete? Was it Shrewsbury?
So after Telford, you come up to Shawbury.
Shawbury, yeah, that's right. Shawbury, not Shrewsbury, yeah. Way further than Shrewsbury. So yes, happy days.
Being a tail end Charlie, it's been a stressful journey, shall we say. But first world complaints.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. But how far did you do? 100 and something?
105 open distance, 113 with a few pit stops.
Excellent, excellent. Cool,
points.
right. Yeah,
You have to go on a cliff in it, then jump down.
we
Or on a mountain.
started off this hill called Magic Mountain. I don't know if you know, there's a town called Crewe, and it's just to the north of Crewe, so it was quite a long walk up. Yeah, what a flight. It's really one of the hardest flights we've ever done.
Yeah.
Really difficult, because all this cloud, you can see the spread out, has been sort of just with me the whole way.
Yeah,
So it's
man.
been tricky, but
Well, how long did it take you to fly here?
5.5 hours.
5.
Yeah,
Oh?
yeah, no engine or anything, just
It's only 1 hour from your rails, isn't it?
hey.
In the car, yeah. Like 1 hour.
Yeah, probably a few hours, a couple of hours by car. Oh man, it's hot down here. But when you're up high,
Yo, is this a parachute?
yeah, it's called a paraglider.
Paraglide.
Yeah.
A parachute is the same, innit?
Similar.
Was this better than
No,
a
this is-
parachute?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not strong enough to jump out of planes, but just being able to walk up a hill, take off, and then fly 140 kilometers.
Yeah, man.
So we had a little competition, and I don't know if this was set as a goal, not this field, but Crewe,
That's good, man.
because it's easy to get the train back. And I don't know if anyone else has made it. I was thinking of landing in the football stadium.
Football stadium.
That would be cool. I might have been locked in though. So yeah, and it all just packs up in a little rucksack eventually.
How long are you doing this for now?
You won't believe it when I say 31 years.
21 years.
Yeah, things have moved on since I first started in terms of the technology and glider design.
You know how to use it, then, innit?
Yeah, yeah, it helps. You can't just sort of buy one on eBay and then you know, go and teach yourself. Well, you can do, but you probably end up hurting yourself pretty badly.
What is it hard to use?
It's not super difficult, but you need to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, because
You let go, jump down, you die.
it's pretty dangerous at the end of the day. If you hit the ground hard, you do yourself a lot of damage.
Did you ever fail it on this one?
Fail?
Yeah, did you fail?
No, this one's been. I've had no problem with it. No,
keep
no,
drilling, yeah?
no nasty incidents. Also in here, this handle, if I'm flying and it collapses and it's all going horribly wrong, pull that, and I've got a reserve parachute.
Another parachute?
Yeah, just a round one,
Yeah.
and it brings you down safely.
You go walk now, innit?
Yeah, walk to the station. Right, let's pack
That's
up.
miles away, innit?
Oh, that's not too bad. Not too
Right,
far.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
10-minute walk, yeah. Right, I'm just going to let people know I've landed safely.
What, are you a YouTuber?
Yeah, I am actually.
Sit down.
Yeah, where's my camera? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You're famous.
Am I?
You're on my channel. What's your names?
No, I'm not saying no names, bro. What, is it still on?
Actually, it is. I'm going to turn it off. Would you be more comfortable?